Hey guys, it's Technology Freaks. So I was just gonna do a video talking about whether it's better to buy refurbished or brand new technology. I'm just gonna say this. If you can, it's better to buy, in my opinion, brand new tech. Though, if you want to save the environment, then buy refurbished technology. You'll get better technology at a cheaper price. You could buy sometimes the latest technology you could buy last year's tech for a decent price. They have the Apple Watch Series 11, which is the latest Apple Watch, for like maybe $300 to $400. They're not that bad if you were to purchase it. I did not purchase one. I still have the model that I have. Not in that same version. No. It's the one that was released in 2023, so the Series 9. It's not the latest, but it gets the latest OS. Now, what I will say is this does not make sense. If you were to get a computer from, let's say, 2015, and let's say you got it refurbished, you would not get much out of it, would you? Unfortunately, no, because Windows 10 is dead and Windows 11 is the only supported OS. So the only option is Linux. I'm not going to go into detail with Linux. I'm just not. So, but yeah, that's your only option if you want something modern, or Chrome OS Flex if it supports that particular device. I'm not sure why you'd want a 2015 laptop, but I was just throwing an example out there. An iPhone, you can get the 15, the 14, 13. You can get some of them on back market. Here's something kind of ridiculous. The iPad 6 is on back market right now. So it's a 7. They're still being sold, but they're not supported anymore. So they're, I guess, considered legacy devices at this point. They'll still get security updates. You just won't get iOS updates. In the case of the iPad 7, you won't get iOS 26. In case of the iPad 6, you also can't get 26. So the 8th generation and later are supported. You can get that. Now, I don't know how long the 8th generation will be supported, as it was released in 2020. They're dropping iPads left and right. The 7th generation was released in 2019 and got dropped in 2025, which was 6 years ago at that point. At the point of when it was dropped, it was 6 years ago that it was released from that point, if you get my drift. So, again, so last year it would have been 6 years ago from that point that it was released. Now, I have an iPod Touch, 7th generation, that I reviewed about almost 6 years ago on this channel. Now, that device has since dropped support in 2022, but it got support, and it's even got support to this day. So, 15.8.6 is probably the last version you'll ever find for the iPod Touch. Same thing for the iPad Mini 4. No, the latest generation iPad 11 is still available. You can get it for almost the retail price if you pay for a certain amount. Though this year a new iPad is supposed to be coming out, and there's supposed to be a new MacBook coming out as well. I don't know what. I don't have very many specifics on that. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I was gonna get a HP Stream, but I figured I would get another HP, but for a cheaper price, and I get a little bit more storage in the process. And I decided to look to Back Market because Back Market seems to be a reputable website and place to get refurbished technology. Some people are happy with it, although I'm beginning to wonder if it's just AI. But yeah, there we go. So that's my update. In short, it's probably better just for the environment to get refurbished technology. Later.